Steve. My boy, huh? My best friend. My best friend in the world. Hi guys, what's going on? So you guys to show you a setup of our sump. So we want to show you real quick the pond. This is a 500-gallon pond, about 400 gallons of water in it. We usually keep it about 8 inches down. I know everyone says it's not enough for the arowanas. We don't use arowanas. Keep them well fed. We keep a little night light on at night so they don't get spooked. We don't put anything really under them in here that would make them jump. So they're very convenient being in their own environment. Looking over here, we have an end cap on, this is our sump system for oxygen. We added a PVC pipe with the 3 little blaster valves, 4 little blaster valves coming on them. I actually have a 5th one, but I don't have it hooked up right now because I'm trying to get this water to circulate from over there to here, and I don't want to flow here to disturb this pump down here that's filtering into the sump right here. This is connected by a smaller PVC tube and a bulkhead from the back of the fish tank. Very simple. I'll keep it nice and tight. You can see that real good. I have a hole drilled up here. I have a different pipe we're putting in, so I have a bigger hole drilled up here, so I had to like rig it a little bit. But hey, DIY, man. Hoses going in here into my sump. Good time to do this, and it's time to change this out. I kind of change this out every day with the bio load I got going inside of this pond. There's a lot of fish in there. So I have 2 different sections being pumped, 2 different hoses coming in here, one from that side of the pond, one from this side of the pond right here. As you see the pumps. So they're filtering from 2 different sides of the pond, flowing into here, going into this sock. Sock sits on top of the floss, okay, which we're getting rid of right now. I like to put it like that to stop this getting really dirty constantly, my meshing, my blue filtration pad. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these tubes real quick and just stick them in the pond so we can show you all the levels of it. So now we put our blue filter material in here. We also have a little hole in here for our RO system that hooks up. So when we go at night and we want to fill up the pond overnight, we'll let our RO drip system drip into here. Very simple, Tupperware container. 1 hole drilled. So you can add the intake in. AC gridding from an AC vent to stop this from filling up these holes. As you see, drill as many holes as possible. If you have a very strong pump, drill holes up the side a little bit too so you don't overflow your pump. All right, if this gets clogged up and this sits in here and we clog that up, as you see the grid marks on the blue from keeping it off of there, this will fill up, overflow, and you'll have a disaster. So make sure you add these grids, anything to keep it off of the bottom, okay? That's how ours sits, with the grid on top of it. Going to our next chamber. In this next chamber, I have an ammonia pad and a charcoal filter. All right, sitting on top of each other, dripping right through, both separated again with the AC filter to let the water drip right into the container, drilled with as many holes as you can get in there. Be careful on pushing on the drill because you do make little spider cracks in them. We didn't get heavy duty Tupperware containers. I didn't find it necessary to do that. This is a self-contained system. If it's got a little spider crack, it's okay. Don't start drilling another one, man. Just be careful drilling on it. Don't push down too hard and break it. We're trying to do this for a cheaper cost. We don't want to spend $30 on each Tupperware container. We want to spend $6. So we just do the cheaper ones and take it a little easier. I have to add another bag of bio balls in here today. I just had to separate them into another tank to get everything established in one of our other tanks. But we usually have a double layer of bio balls in here. So as the water is dripping through each layer, it's trickling on top of the bio balls, adding the beneficial bacteria, eating up everything in the water for you, dripping down into the last chamber, which I have in here, a sponge to keep more of the beneficial bacteria hidden and filter the water. again, an AC grid sitting next to a brick. This is very important for me. The brick stabilizes the weight in here a little bit, and it doesn't let this charcoal filter do this and get caught against the bulkhead and overflow and flood your whole place, not to mention empty out your pond. We also suggest trying to keep in the pond, we keep our filter turned up like this. So that way we're not pumping the last little bit of water out of the pond in case, God forbid, anything happens. That one also we have wrapped around so it doesn't sit on the bottom. So we could keep at least 6 inches of water in our pond. Even if it does overflow, it can't go all the way and we don't kill everything that we work so hard to maintain and keep. All right, so this is the sump system going through it in reverse now. Brick, bottom chamber, see the bulkhead in here? Let everyone know, make sure you know what a bulkhead is. Titans on one side, make sure you have a gasket. Don't use someone's bulkhead thinking you gotta use one. Make sure that gasket is there, it's gonna leak everywhere, all right? Put the brick in, AC vent or AC grid, sponge. Container of bio balls, lock right into the next one, right here. Again, there should be double the amount of bio balls in here at least. I just had to spread them out because we established some new tanks and this is the easiest way for me to do it. Next container, lock right inside of each other. They can sit, bio balls, you got it way up here, no big deal. Doesn't have to sit right inside of it, okay guys? Make sure you want to know that. You can put as many bio balls in there as you want and load that thing up like this. Just make sure you're giving yourself about this much room to be covered in there. We don't want things to overflow, you know, so that kind of protects you a little bit in case something happens and it clogs up. AC grid, 1,000 holes, charcoal filter, AC grid, ammonia pad. You can go ahead and use a nitrate pad. You can go ahead and use anything you want inside of here, just to keep your particular fish happy. If you got cichlids and stuff, you can use different type of media to keep the cichlids happy. Simple. 1,000 holes, drips right through the padding. AC vent, gridding, blue AC filter. I like to just stack it up the sides a little bit because I want to make sure no water gets leaking on me. So I kind of cut it a little bigger than it needs to be. Pretty extra buck. It makes me feel better, and that's all I'm concerned about is make me feel better, guys. Because if I feel better, I got healthier fish, and then you feel better because you get healthy fish, and you know how it goes, man. So this is it for that. We're going to go ahead and get some more filter floss real quick. I'm not even changing this blue padding out because I did that yesterday actually. All this, I change this out every single day because of the high bio load I have in the pond. And I rinse this out every day. So there you go. Filter floss. This is going to sit on here after I go rinse it. It's going to sit on here right like this. The water is going to shoot right through the 2 holes right here. Right through here. Very simple. And that will just sit there, go through the filter floss, go through the padding, go through the ammonia pad, the carbon pad, into the bio balls, down into the last chamber, which holds the sponge, which creates more beneficial bacteria, eats stuff up, and also clears the water, down through the bulkhead, into the piping, through these little adapters that are sitting on the PVC pipe. As you see, they're actually shooting out now. So as this fills up, it's going to add all the pressure. And then you guys have the making of a very nice gravity sump. All right, guys? So I just want to show you the gravity sump. Very easy, a pump, some Tupperware containers, some bio balls. Very important, the bulkhead. Run this all the way around, PVC all the way around your pond if you want. No problem. Put little sprayer heads on there. That way you can make the water shoot into the water if you want, however you want to do it. This is a good setup. It's a good way to do this. The bigger the pond, the bigger the Tupperware container, right? All right, guys, peace out. Have a good day. Here at Malone's Monsters, we want to say thanks. And remember, we just got some new fish in. You want to check some of the stuff that we got out, all right? See you later. Peace out.